my side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah. Take you like a pill.
I can never ever find the right words.
Hello, wonderful people, and welcome one and all to the official live stream here at MLTTTM. Oh my goodness me, guys, it has been absolutely ridiculous. Like, when was the last time we actually caught up and did a live stream? You know what I mean? It's been ridiculous. And we finally have a chance. I have some time now. I thought, why don't we go ahead, do something crazy for once? Because it's been a crazy year, and I thought, I've got a little bit of time at my hand, so why don't we get started? Apologies for running a tiny bit late this afternoon, guys. It turns out I had a bit of a server trouble, and I'm only just getting into it now. It turns out we had a bit of a power failure recently, and it caused the RAID controller to get its knickers in a knot and completely lost the configuration. But thankfully, everything is absolutely fine, and I'm happy to report that I'm getting the system authenticated at this moment. Hi, hello to you, Hudson. There's a huge delay, by the way, so I'm not sure if you're going to hear this for a bit, but I'm just looking at the chat here as well, so we've got 3 screens going on, indeed. We're going to do something really crazy today, which is putting a virtual machine within a virtual machine within a virtual machine within a virtual machine. Now, I literally have let the server boot up about 10 minutes ago, and hence why I'm running a little late this afternoon. And that's due to the fact that I haven't actually got a hold of the, I haven't actually had a chance to get the server booted up, and I've just literally been swearing and complaining at it. But other than that, everything else is going absolutely fine. So let's get started. I'm just going to get a couple of things finished here. I'm just waiting for the server to finally get its knickers out of a knot. It's the big IBM one, but I think it looks like our restream has been successful. I have no idea what is going to happen so far, and if it's going to be receiving data or not. Unfortunately, what tends to happen is I'm using a mobile 4G connection, which tends to drop out sometimes. So if I do drop out, I sincerely apologize. It's going to look really bad, but I'm still recording this video through OBS, so I'll have a local copy ready for you guys that will re-upload if there is any dramas or possibilities. Because the way we're doing it is we're using a 4G modem, which is using a mobile tower, and the mobile coverage is crap here versus Telstra disconnecting our ADSL line without any knowledge. God, and they're forcing us to use the NBN, which is using a satellite, which I refuse to use. So let's go ahead and get started. I have 2 viewers, which is really excited. So welcome, guys. If you 2 are in the chat, say something in the chat. I know you have, Hudson. I know you have. You always watch my videos, don't you? Alrighty, I'm just letting my server finally kick in, but I think it's time we go ahead and switch gears here for a moment. So what we're going to do is, whilst I let these VMs all do what they need to do, I am going to go ahead and get a new VM up and running. So, simple thing, like you guys would always know, we're going to create a Windows 10 x64-bit client. And what we're going to do with this bad boy is I'm going to go ahead and set it to a Windows 10 machine. Looks like the live stream's actually doing not too bad now, but we'll see what happens. And Hudson, whatever you do, if you're listening, do not call me because I hate getting interrupted. He's probably going to do it now that I think of it. We're going to enable our Windows virtualization base security. That will just allow me to actually use virtualization and do this crazy, mad, genius thing that I'm about to do. We're going to absolutely max out the resources for this one. So I'm going to give it probably 8 cores. I'm going to give it, because this server's got about it's got about 150 gigs of RAM in it. So I'll probably give it about, let's give it 64 gigs. The next one I'm going to do is we're going to increase the hard drive size. I'm probably going to give it 250 gigabytes. Literally after I've done this live stream, I'm going to delete it, so it's not a big deal. Connect it to my VM network, and the first ISO of the day that I'm going to connect is I'm going to hook up the Windows 10 ISO. So Windows 10, I have a lot of different VMs, but I'll use Windows 10 Enterprise because I know that that one's a good one to use. Alrighty, we'll leave everything else as default. I'm going to click finish, and fingers crossed. Who the hell is... Hudson! Oh, you did that on purpose just to piss me off. Oh, God. I shouldn't have said that. Right, what I'm going to do is... hopefully that VM has now created itself. I knew he was going to do it. Right. So now that I've mounted our ISO, we've got 64 gigs of RAM, 8 cores, 250 gigs of RAM. This is more powerful than all the computers I own. This is the most powerful server I own out of human history. So I'm going to boot off my virtual CD-ROM, and what I'm going to do is, it shouldn't take too long, but we are using a NAS, which is my network attached storage server. So that is the slowness of it all, is the network connection between the two. I'm actually using a power line connector because this building isn't very well designed. You can see it's actually got behind there, it's got a stone wall. And it's not easy to just simply run a cable under the floor or through the crawl space. And the reason for that is, it's actually due to the fact that this house is so old, it wasn't intentionally designed and hasn't been designed exactly to spec back now. Well, back in the day it was built to spec, but now it's not. Yes, I did, Hudson, walk right into that one, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh, God. Mate, you drive me mad sometimes. That reminds me, I've still got to fix your laptop of yours. I've got to get that new battery ordered at some point. Anyway, it does take a couple of seconds for this ISO to boot up, and the crazy thing about video editing is it'd be nice and fast, nice and simple, and unfortunately, when you live stream, it's the complete opposite. It means that it takes a lot longer than expected, so I'm going to have to blabber on and talk to you guys during this whole process, but I think I'm finally at a... Well, actually, I'm not going to say it because I might jinx it, but fingers crossed we get this going. So it hopefully will boot up in just a second. While we're at it as well, if you guys haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. I am desperate to try and get more subscribers, and videos are on the way. It's just a case of studies and literally putting my whole entire life down to studies and assisting the community, and this whole national pandemic has just caused a lot of problems in the sense that it's been really hard to try and get videos in precisely or every particular time. We will be doing a little bit more gaming at some point as well, but I just thought for today, why don't we go ahead and go a little bit nuts and do something completely different. So what I'm going to do is oh God, Hudson's left me a voice message. What has happened is I'm going to do a normal install of Windows 10 like any install. The crazy thing is this takes a very, very, very long time, and I mean an incredibly long time. Considering the fact that it's being live streamed, it takes a lot longer than it normally would. And I can see a red light, so I think it's about to disconnect. Oh no, we're going back to green. Oh, it's giving me a heart attack. I'll just get ready to, I'll get ready to, what do you call it? I'll just get ready to start CPR if I have a heart attack. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and accept all the general jazz like it is, 250 gigs. New, apply, okay. I'm actually looking at the live stream here, and I can see it's about a 4-5 second delay, which isn't too bad. So fingers crossed, touch wood. We have 3 viewers. Can we get it to 5? Can we get it to 5 viewers? If we can, I would be really impressed if we can. So at this stage, I'm looking at the live stream and looking back at myself, so it's quite delayed. But hopefully it's looking good on your end. Please let me know in the chat if it's looking good with the quality. But now I've got to wait for the install for, like, it might take about 5 minutes to do with Windows, but we're going to have a Windows 10 client up and running. I just want to see if I've got anything else running on my NAS, because my NAS has problems sometimes. I've got other machines running. The other thing to mention is as well, this server I use is actually no longer on premise. It's actually connected into the data center in Adelaide. So I've rented or collated a data center that I use now in Adelaide, where I am using their services, and I pay for a monthly subscription to use their rack space. I have 24/7 access to it, but nothing is stored on site anymore. I used to have it on site, but now I no longer do. I actually like to have everything off-site and behind lock and key. So I'm actually VPN'd into it right now, which is pretty cool how I'm accessing it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, it's looking good from your end. And hopefully after I've given it a kick in there we go, it's doing a little better. Might just also go ahead and just see if the other servers are using up the resources, because they like to do that sometimes. Just go on this screen, this one that isn't being viewed by the public, so no one can see what I'm up to in the background. You guys can just watch a install slowly progress. It's only at 8%, and by the time you guys are watching this, you're probably going to be scratching your heads wondering what the hell is going on. Thankfully, I have a plan prepared for the next install, which should be a lot quicker, and I mean a lot quicker. The problem is I've got that power line adapter, and it doesn't give me the 1 millisecond response. It used to, but given the fact that there's so much noise and interference and crosstalk with those two, you get some issues over that cable. And that's what we've got to try and be cautious of, the fact that we may have some of that interference. Yep, still going green, good. No, it doesn't look like anyone else is connected to the NAS, so it just is generally taking slow, because I didn't actually decide to copy the ISO locally onto the machine. Ugh. I am so tempted just to get a DVD or a USB stick and just chuck it in the server downstairs and use that one instead. But we'll see. Right. Hopefully... Oh, it's someone else that called me. Ah. Well, we have 2 views. I thought we had 3 a second ago. No, we lost 1! Right, I guess I better just twiddle my thumbs while I wait for this to install. It's kind of weird. I'm just being watched right now. Ooh, I'm in a newspaper. Oh, wow. I'm actually in the back of it. Hang on. Wow, it looks good. I'm in the newspaper. Holy cow. Wow, I look good in it. That was just a friend of mine that texted me with it, so. Anyway, if you guys can do me a favor, get on your social medias, send this off. I'd love it if you guys are happy to send this off to people on Facebook and everything. Start tweeting it. It'd be good if we could get 5 viewers. I will at least release 2 videos a month. I've got to be careful, because if that actually happens, I will have to sort of make plans and preparations for everything. So, damn it, it's taking its time. So we'll let that continue to do what it needs to do. I am actually, the other thing as well that I'm doing is I'm using actually I could actually turn off the layer 3 switch as well if I had to. So the whole entire rack environment is completely different since you guys last saw it. What we've got involved with it is, I'll show you guys a photo that I can pull up. So I have a lot of photos, so I'm just going to quickly pull up a photo. I've changed a couple of things in the server rack since you guys saw it last. I'm just going to bring up this window here just to keep us occupied. I've still got my server rack, but what I've got here now is this is what the rack looks like. Instead of it, I've got 3 switches now. I've still got my 2960 switches, but I've replaced my layer 2 TP-Link switch with this Cisco 3750, or is it 30? Yeah, it's the 3760G or something on those lines. This is a layer 3 switch, which is brilliant for a lot of VLANs and inter-VLANing and testing, things like that. It's been an absolute huge benefit to the rack. So I use these switches for a little bit of testing, and I've got some desktops and things that are plugged into it. And I've still got some other servers in there. I've still got the HP one, but the 2 IBMs are actually in the data center behind lock and key. I was seriously tempted just to use this one instead, but it would take me too long to get it booted up and everything like that. So hopefully, 24%. We're getting there. It's almost like it's just boring in a way now. I mean, we're just sort of twiddling our thumbs here. Anyone got something fancy to say in the chat by any chance? Anyone want to give us a poll by any chance? Oh, the connection's gone to excellent now. Anyone in the chat? Oh no, it's gone back to good again. Anyone in the chat, please let me know if something interesting whilst we wait for Windows to install. Once it's installed, it should be pretty quick. A little bit more background about this server. It uses 3 Seagate SSHD drives in it. It's really, really good and fast. They're in a RAID 5 redundancy, albeit not the best. They have failed on me several times, but I just don't think they're designed for it necessarily. You should be using SAS drives, but I just use this one for the server because they're the cheapest and they're the easiest ones I can find. They do work, and thankfully every time I break them, Seagate replaces them free of charge. In fact, I still got the replacement receipts from Seagate, so they sent some new ones over recently. Absolutely wonderful to do with Seagate. They send you the brand new drive, no problems at all, and it's absolutely fantastic. So there you go. We're still at 2 viewers. Come on. I hate it when it does this. Right, he's not picking up, so I'm just going to ditch him. Okay. Never mind, someone else can just let someone know that I want them to watch the stream. Can we get to 5 live streams at all? Yes, Alienware is incredibly overpriced. I think it'd be better just to build your own machine. Unless, of course, it's a laptop, then wouldn't even go for Alienware for laptops. I would more go to Dells or more MSI machines if you're wanting to do gaming. But for more professional work, I'd more go Apple. I mean, I just have been using them for a long time. And they're actually very, very good at what they do. And I hope that the actual whole entire thing is being live streamed on a MacBook right now. You wouldn't even know it. So that is that. Unfortunately, we're almost at 50%. We've been going for about... Well, the live stream's been going for 40 minutes, but the recording's only been going for 15 minutes. So we've only been doing this for 15 minutes. It's not the biggest deal in the world. So there you guys go. Who else is... I know Hudson's commenting in the channel. Is anyone else going to comment on something? We've got 2 viewers, so I don't know who the other guy's watching. Whoever you are, come on, don't be shy. Put something in the chat. I wonder if Sam is on that. I might see if I wonder if Sam's joining in. I have no idea if he's connected or not. We'll see if he is. But or he could be doing something. I know what he's always doing something. I'll message him on Discord. By the way, whoever uses Discord, not the biggest fan of it, but I will use it. I think we should create our own Discord chat. That would be great, wouldn't it? We're still at 2 viewers. Come on, I want a 3rd viewer, please. Oh, man, this is killing me. I really want to... I at least want another viewer. Can someone just go on another tab and open it up again? That'd be great. I'm looking at the stream. It's about a full second delay. It's not too bad. Actually, you know what I can do? I probably should, you know what I can do? I'm probably going to send the live, you know what I'm going to do? In total, we've had 4 people watch the chat, so there you go. Let's see who's actually watching. I can see, it's just me and Hudson, so no one else is connected in, so it's just purely one person watching. Damn. Okay, what I probably can do... I'll see if I can get my friends to join in. We'll see what happens. I'll just send them the YouTube link, and we'll see what happens. I wonder if someone's going to watch. We'll see what happens, but at the same time as well, I have no idea if this live stream is still going at this moment. We've had a couple of viewers, but we'll see what happens. Right. I wonder if anyone's connected in yet. Alright, what I'll do is I'll just send him... Then the link. We're at 50. We're almost at 57%. Messenger's got this stupid thing, right, where you can't send a YouTube link, otherwise you get in trouble for it apparently. So I generally do not know sometimes what the hell goes on. So there you go. Right. We're at 60%. We're almost there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, someone's going to join in. Hey, we've got 3 viewers. Hooray, we've got another viewer. I wonder if it's one of my classmates joining in. Adelaide campus students, if that's you, say hello in the Discord chat and then I know who it is. Or say hello in the live chat. I really don't know because we've got 3 viewers now. Who else is joining in? I actually, no, apparently there's only 2 viewers connected, but I think it's only if you comment on the chat or something. So I have no idea if who else is connected in, but we'll... Oh, hang on. I think I know who it is. Sam, did I send you that YouTube link? If it is you... Ah! Called it! I'm good at this. Yeah, hi Sam. If you're watching this now, mate, oh, we got Hudson reviews as well. Nice to have you guys on board. We got four people connecting in. Now it's going. Welcome, guys. Just to let you know, if you are watching this video, there may be a chance at some point that the connection drops all of a sudden. This is the great advantage of living on a rural property, where you have a wireless 4G connection, which is using a 4G wireless dongle. Unfortunately, Telstra just disconnected our line all of a sudden and did not tell us, and they're forcing us to use the national broadband network in Australia, and they've disconnected our line without telling us. So it was a bit of a ouch moment, but we moved on to using 4G, which has been okay. We've just got to be really conservative with our data, because we used to go from 500 gigs, now we're down to 200 gigs, because that's the max that anyone will provide for us. So it can be an absolute pain in the neck sometimes, but hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, it's going well. So for those who have just tuned in as well, we are just getting a Windows 10 client up and running. So unfortunately, the painful process is the NAS and my server have a latency issue. So there's about a 5-second, millisecond delay between the two, due to having power line. It's a bit of a pain the way it works. So there is also, yes, there is a massive stream delay, Sam. And now it stopped streaming on here, which is a problem. So there we go. It still, oh yeah, it still seems to be going. So the other thing though that's happening is, again, like I said, there's a power line between the two, the NAS and the server and everything. So it's just giving us problems. So there you guys go. So yeah, there is a bit of a big delay, unfortunately, and that's because you're going from a wireless network to a wireless 4G tower, and the tower from my location is about 50 k's away from here. So there's a bit of a delay, but we're getting a new tower installed on our property, literally about a K away from me. Not even that, probably about 800 meters away from me. There is a new tower getting installed on where I'm based, and we're going to have the fastest wireless coverage, and there's less latency. So we're just doing a test live stream anyway on the 4G connection at the moment to see how well it's stable and how well it's holding, and then we'll see what's going on from there. Oh damn it! It's at 73%. It's a long time. We've got 3 viewers. Let's see if we can get some other people joining in. Hudson reviews. Are you still? If you're still on there, say hello. Say hello, or just do something, because I want to know if you're still there. Okay, I see, Sam. So they're working on your tower today. That's not bad. I mean, that's probably about 4 seconds. I've only just seen it, and now it's probably going to take another 4 seconds to get to you. So by the time I'm talking and finished, you'll probably only just hear me talking about it. So I'm just going to pause this too, so I don't have a massive delay. Because I'm actually seeing what I'm seeing at the same time as well. If I turn that off, maybe that helps with the bandwidth. But it's always good to see what we're looking at. We have 3 viewers at this moment. Hopefully one of the other class guys are going to join in from my TAFE SA, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I'm so tempted to send some... you know, I'm going to send it to another person that 2 people know. I'll see if she'll want to join in. I'm not going to try and say names over the live stream if possible, because I know there's a whole heap of legalities and all that stuff. So there we go. I wonder if anyone's actually watching me from my classes. We've only got 3 views at the moment. So there you guys go. We're at 79%. We're almost there. It's going to take at least a good 30 minutes to install Windows, which is quite slow considering the SSDs I've got in the server. Again, I think it's just the installation media is so slow, so sometimes I get so annoyed. I will grab and install USB and just chuck it into the server and just boot off that, because this can be really slow sometimes. Oh, Hudson review. Oh, Hudson, I see. So you're watching me twice. And Sam has like 5 accounts. Wait, only 11.2 gigabytes of RAM? In your system. Damn, we lost some people. We're back to 2 views now, which sucks. Oh, damn it. The live stream dropped out again. This really frustrates me when it drops out. Blast it. I'm not sure if I'm still live. If anyone can let me know if they can still see me, that'd be great. damn. Let's have a look. Stream health, it's poor at the moment, so probably need to... They've probably throttlered our internet connection, realistically. Because I think we've just used up all of our bandwidth. Damn it. What I'm going to do... Oh, I see, in the background application, gotcha. I have no idea if it's not receiving enough video to maintain the smooth streaming at this stage. No idea what's going on there. We're dropping about 4,383 frames. But again, that's what it's like living on a rural property. You get all kinds of problems. At least the phone's still going. So it went from healthy to poor. Now it's going from healthy to poor. Oh, no, now it's back at excellent again now. So that's again what I was going to try and mention to you guys is the connection will drop out sometimes. It just happens. That's the life and the pleasure of living on a 4G network. And the other frustrating and flippant, come on OBS, reconnect. There we go. OBS has reconnected. OBS is reconnected, which is always what we need. So there you guys go. I'm happy. It's gone back to excellent again. Hooray. Oh, damn it. Thankfully, this is all being recorded, so I can just merge it in, which is great. We're almost at 100%. But like I said, this video will be actually published and edited anyway. Just recording it onto OBS locally anyway. So fingers crossed, touch wood, that goes well. And the recording is actually in progress as we speak. So finally, Windows 10 has finally decided to install. I think we're actually just throttling our internet connection at this stage. I might just move the antenna. All right, no idea if that's made any changes, but we'll see what happens. Windows 10 is installing, which is fantastic. I'm gonna have to try and manage WIT. The problem is 4G is an absolute flippin' pain in the ass, and it just is. I'm dropping, oh my God, we're dropping 45.5. Wow, look at those frames dropping. This is what happens when you try to live stream, right? And your frames drop. All right, what we might do is I might turn off the camera and just see if that helps with the streaming. So yeah, I've just turned the camera off for the moment just to see what happens, and it seems to be streaming a little better now that I've turned off the camera. So I'm just going to keep it off just for the moment to see if that makes any difference, because I think I'm over streaming too much. So you guys won't be able to see me, but hopefully that keeps the stream going. So in answer to your question, Sam, what happened here? What are you exactly referring to? You're referring to the fact that my internet connection's crap, or it just drops out randomly, or are you referring to why did Telstra decide to disconnect our ADSL line without telling us? Yeah, well, comment it down below. Let me know in a second. So Windows 10 it looks like it's doing its final boot. We've got 3 viewers at the moment. We've got 3 concise. Oh, we've had 8 playbacks now, which is good. Windows 10 is hopefully going to continue to install. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Uh-oh, we've got an overload! Encoding overload! No! Now I've got 33.5, 33. There we go. It's going back to, it's going down, now it's going up, now it's going down. Unfortunately, it keeps dropping out. Oh, the lag, I see. Yeah, no, the reason it keeps lagging out is it's due to latency. What happens with the latency is, my tower's about 50 k's out of where my house is. The problem we have is that it's just not a strong enough signal. It barely keeps up with the tower, and it will constantly drop out, and it's just due to the latency and the signal strength. Hopefully we're getting that new tower installed on our property pretty damn soon, and when that's installed, it should allow for it should allow for a better connection and a better less latency as well, which will be fantastic. Windows 10 reconnection successful. Oh no. Sorry guys, the connection not reliable whatsoever. Okay, I think I have reconnected. I have no idea what's going on with our internet. It just dropped out all of a sudden. I think we've actually used up the whole entire bandwidth. So that could be an issue as to why it's so slow. Right. So I'll give it another go, see what we can do, and if it's going to give me any problems, we'll probably have to stop the live stream, and I'll just continue to record it onwards. fingers crossed, it's all back up and running again. Apologies, guys, it did drop out. We just had some more. The router completely just rebooted itself. It got its knickers in a knot, so I suspect a pop. Oh yeah, the other thing though as well is every time it reboots, it changes its public IP address as well. Well, it's IP address. It's not a public facing, but it's a private facing IP address. But it doesn't matter. It just changes every time the router has a his effect, and it just had another one, so it was a bit of a pain there. I have no idea at the moment if the stream is actually successful or not. I was going to see if I could live stream off my phone because even that connection's better and I barely use up any of my mobile data ever. Oh my gosh. Nope, still looking fine. I'm still getting about 11.9 for the speed, but it's just a really, really, really big latency. I'm not sure if we're actually downloading anything on our network either. So what happens is I've put a firewall rule in our router, which will block out Windows updates at certain times, and now because we're past those times, I think it's using up our bandwidth, but I don't actually know at this stage what's going on, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. At the moment, I've only got 2 viewers now, so we've lost another one. Damn it. Alrighty, let's have a look at... Oh, I can add moderators. That's awesome. Live streams are fantastic. I can actually see what the live stream's doing, which is great. Who is still here? Who have we got? Let's have a look. Participants. So Sam's still there, and I've lost Hudson. Damn it. Hudson, why'd you drop out, mate? Oh, no. I've only got Sam, so Sam's the only one that's in there. Oh, no, we've got another person connecting in. Who has connected in now? Oh, we've only got 3 participants watching. Damn it. Okay. Windows 10 has decided to connect in, which is great. It's just still taking its sweet time to connect up. What? Oh, we got 4 viewers. We got 4 viewers. Oh, Hudson's still there. Good. We got 4 viewers. Oh, crap. I did say something earlier. Oh, no, we're going back to 3. Phew. If this gets really, really popular, we may have a problem. You fixed the like to dislike ratio, lol. What do you mean? Oh, you've given me 3 dislikes, Sam? Oh my gosh, mate. What are you doing? I'm gonna have a look. What have you done? What have you done? You always the one that always gets into mischief, aren't you? Oh, man. Thankfully, you can't see all my private bookmarks, which is good. This one's purposely just Safari, and literally I've put it in incognito and no one else can see what I'm doing, so there you guys go. Let's see what he's done. So he's fixed the dislike ratio, so I'm gonna have a look what he's actually done, and probably by the time he hears me saying this, let's see what's happened. I think someone's done 3 likes to 3 dislikes, which is kind of odd, so it's just neutral now. Let's have a look. What has he done? Like, Sam, you always get yourself into... I don't know. Purposely to Safari. And oh my god! Who's given me 5 freaking... What? Oh my gosh, people. You have to be that harsh? Well, we're gonna have to try and neutralize it now. Someone give it a... Oh, you gave it 5, did you? Oh my gosh, Sam. Yep, he thinks it's funny. He totally thinks it's funny. Oh. Never mind. Now we're back to 2 viewers again. Damn it. Okay. And I lost... Well, we're about 11.7 frames, so we're not too bad with our latency at this stage, but it's still kind of important we try and get those drop frames as much as we can, but... I just moved the antennas a bit, and I think the router just can't handle the amount of requests. I think that's probably why it's having so many issues at this stage. Why do people have to be so horrible and give it dislikes? Probably because the fact is it keeps dropping out. So I've been live streaming for exactly an hour now, and yeah, like it's funny. How are you able... Oh, because you got 5 accounts. That's probably... Yeah, so you have 5 accounts. You just gave me 5 dislikes. Thanks a lot, mate. Ugh. You know, in future, I should just block you from giving me dislikes. Right. So... Oh, yeah, this is a very old version of Windows 10 Enterprise, I just realized. This is like the oldest version. I think I'm using the old 1151 version. Damn it. That's the problem. I don't categorize my Windows 10's ISOs as much as I like. I mean, here's the thing, right? I still do a good job at my data storing with my ISOs, right? I have it all nicely organized in this particular order, but at the same time as well, you know, you've got all your ISOs here and everything. But the only downside is I've got Windows 10 and everything like that, but they're all differently labeled, and I forget to label the enterprise one, and I'm like, which one are which? I really should have looked at the modified due by date, and if you look here closely, it says it's on 2019 that one was downloaded, and I selected this one, and that was 2018 that one was downloaded. Oh my goodness gracious me. So that's pretty much... no thank you, Sam. I would rather have more likes than dislikes, if you wouldn't mind, please. Or I'll just start disliking all of your videos, and then you can give me crap for it. Right. All I'm going to do is I'm going to create a user one, and I'm just going to let it do what it needs to do. Oh, goodness. This is the painful part, setting up Windows 10 and everything like that. It just takes for flipping ever. Oh my goodness gracious me. I've almost filled up the 2 terabyte hard drive again, which is a problem. Blast it. The joys of live streaming, I tell you guys. The joys of it. Anyway, I'm going to have to try and somehow get the data store browser working, because I want to just have a local copy of Windows on the server, because it's getting a little slow. So what I might do is I'm going to launch good old FileZilla in the background here. And what I'm going to do is with FileZilla, I'm going to just put an image onto the data store. So we'll just do that now, whilst that's doing its thing. And just keep chatting amongst yourselves. I always trust this host, and I want to add this key to the cache. Right. So... Oh yeah, didn't you have access to this server for a while, mate? Oh, hang on a second. Who has commented on it? Oh no, the Discord guys have joined in. Oh crap. Get on you, Ben. We have 6 viewers at the moment. Oh my god, I just jinxed myself. No, we have 5. That's good. Oh gosh, now we have 5 people watching. The pressure's on now. For those who have just joined in, just to let you know, the connection may drop out at any point due to the fact that the connection I'm on is 4G, and it's a complete wireless solution, so it might drop out at any point. So just bear that in mind, that we may get problems, but we'll see what happens. So as you guys can see here, I have a fresh Windows 10 client deployed, and it is not 604. So a couple of things I'm going to need to go ahead and do is we don't install VMware tools if we're going to be doing nested virtualization, unless of course that's what's supposed to happen. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know, guys, if we're supposed to install VMware tools, because I've actually technically never done this before, but we're going to see what happens anyway. We're getting... Oh, yay. What we're going to do is I'm going to just set up a couple of things. So first things first, I always make sure that the system settings are correct. So I like to go ahead, get the time always set correctly. Otherwise, you're going to run into strife. The next thing I want to make sure I have done is typically I'd run Windows updates, but if we were to run updates, it would, one, sever the live stream, and second, it would give me problems so much that it would take so long to download. Look at this, 64 gigs of RAM. How crazy is that? Why have I given it 2 processors? I gave it 8 cores. Oh, I think I know why. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Let's have a look at our performance here and see what it's like. I'm sorry. What? I gave it 8 CPUs and it only detects 2. Okay, it looks like we are going to have to install VMware tools. I have no idea why it's decided to do that. So there you guys go. I mean, I've given it 8 CPUs and it's not recognizing it properly. I've given it... There's one... Ah! Stop dropping out on me, live stream. Ah! I'm going to crack the chutes. Sam, I don't think an Intel Core 2 Duo with 64 gigs would work. Right, whilst that's doing that, I got slightly distracted. I need to go back into my VMS volume here, and I need to put a Windows 8 ISO on here. So what I'm going to do is, I think I've got one locally on my machine. Actually, I don't think I do without looking. Let's have a look. So I want to go to volumes, my... yes, I do give permission for FileZilla to access my I don't think I've actually got an ISO on my SSD, which is surprising. Yeah. What was it? Okay, I just lost the chat there for some weird reason. Where'd the chat go? It's completely dropped out. Oh no, where'd the chat go? I've lost the chat on the stream. No. Google Chrome's getting its knickers in a knot. Oh no. Are we still live? Yeah, we're still live, but I can't see the chat anymore. I'll probably have to refresh the tab now. Encoding overload. Okay, we're still live. Good, good, good. YouTube Studio is now just getting its knickers in a knot, which is a problem. So there you guys go. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to boot up. I mean, this server is one of the most powerful servers I own. The nice thing about it, I got it for free. So those people know who they are. So thanks, guys. I still use it every day. It is brilliant. And it's very good for home lab use. So I'm very happy with it. Right, I'm going to have to sort of get a Windows ISO onto my server at some point if I can. I'm just managing it as best as I can. I'm trying to manage multiple windows. I've got a VM running on this machine as well, and oh gosh. Come on, YouTube Studio, you can do it. You can do it. Apparently it's saying it's excellent connection, but I have no idea because it will continually drop out. Right, excellent connection, good. It's connecting to the streaming software to start the preview. Okay, so... yeah, no, Sam, I would not recommend HD graphics if you want to play serious hardcore games. Core 2 Duos was... How did you put 64 gigs of RAM with a Core 2 Duo? You did not actually do that, did you? Oh my word. Right. I need to get an ISO onto the server and fast, and also install VMware tools as well and all that stuff. So let's see if I got that configured correctly. So what happened is it was configured incorrectly where it thinks it has 1 core per socket, meaning you have 8 physical CPUs in the sense being connected. So let's have a look at our performance. So we should see now virtual processors, beautiful. We now have 8 cores installed on this server with 64 gigs of RAM. That's what I needed to see, otherwise the system would have gone pear-shaped. Right, let's get some stuff installed. So I'm not going to worry about updates or anything at this stage. All I need to do now is get VMware tools installed. I need to get VMware Workstation installed. And VMware Workstation works incredibly well within ESXi. The other thing though, I'm never going to suggest you doing this in a real commercial environment, because if you do, you're going to screw a lot of things up. So you don't want to do that. Right, what we're going to do is, we've got a Windows 10 machine. I'm going to now get a Windows 8 ISO prepared as we speak. So whilst I let VMware do its thing, I'm also checking on the live stream as well. You think you'd go through the trouble of putting 64 gigs of RAM with a Core 2 Duo? No, I use an RTX 2070. Congratulations, Sam. Hang on, how did you manage to afford that? Have you got a job or something now, mate? Like, never mind. Oh, yep. Oh, damn. It was in the paper yesterday. I had a photo of me taken and I was in the paper. Oh, damn it. I better ask her if she can keep me a copy so I can have one as well. It'd be great. Right, I need to chuck the Windows 8 Enterprise ISO to my desktop, and we're going to get VMware tools installed as well. So it's kind of weird because I'm doing things on another screen and I'm multitasking, because this screen that I'm accessing is not my primary display, so it means you guys can't see everything popping up all the time, i.e. text messages, i.e. other things, and all kinds of interesting stuff, but there you go. We got 4 views. We got 4 viewers. Hooray! If we can get to 10, I'm going to absolutely be amazed. Oh, he's telling me not to worry about it. Yeah, Sam, do I sound worried? Do I sound worried at all, mate? Oh, God, I love teasing. Okay, that's the one thing we got to do. I've got to go onto the NAS and acquire some stuff. Oh, I've got to do the full domain name now, don't I? Because I'm VPN'd in. Okay. So that's preparing to install. Now, just going to point out, depending on how long we've got, we probably will realistically go back to, we'll probably get as close to XP if I can. But that's probably why we're going to call it on a line, and then we'll continue the series a little bit more. Because the problem is, how are you supposed to install software on unsupported software? Oh, wrong username. I keep getting all of these different passwords. So you'll be surprised. Every single different device I log onto has got a different password and a different username for security purposes. Anyone who's doing cybersecurity would know about that. So I've logged onto the wrong bloody server as well, haven't I? Great. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Okay. Right. It's on that one. And I actually don't know where I put it. I think I put it in this one. Here we go. Software resources. Nope, that's something completely different. What I might just do quickly is I just need to... Why is it doing that? I'm just going to have to quickly drag this onto another screen for a second because there's some stuff in here that needs to be kept private for security reasons. So you guys are going to have to see a lovely photo slideshow whilst I find that configuration file. Where are you? Here we go. Found it. That was quick. Oh, no, it's VirtualBox. Don't tell me I don't have a copy of it. Oh, no, because I just clicked on the wrong one. Sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to freak anyone out. Right, I'm going to put it on the desktop of this virtual machine. Okay, great. We're all good now, guys. I can move Safari back on like so. Alrighty, 4 viewers so far. Fantastic. Wait, how have you got a 3... Oh, my goodness gracious me. Stop making me jealous, Sam. I mean, I've got a super powerful server anyway, so, you know, doesn't matter too much. You guys are going to experience some buffering. The router is giving me some grief at the moment. I do apologize. It is also being recorded as well. I'm just trying as much as I can to bear with it, but at the moment, because the fact is it's just streaming such a high quality stream, it just struggles. So I've actually had to take it down from 1080p to 720p, which seems to be working okay, but sometimes it just gives me absolute grief. So at the moment, as you guys can see here, I'm actually going ahead and copying VMware Workstation onto this server. And the other thing is I've just realized, oh yeah, no, I should still be copying Windows 8 onto the server locally. The reason I'm going to do that is because what happens is it takes an awful long time to put get the ISO off my NAS and put it onto the server. So I just thought I'll keep it locally stored on the server for today and just try and keep time going. So I'm installing VMware Workstation, and it might come up with a warning in a minute saying, are you sure you want to install a VM within a VNA? And I'm like, yeah, mate, it's just totally amazing. So I'm just going to see if I can find the ISO on my machine. And Mac have a different way of storing things, so I've got to try and figure out where they put things. So Windows 8 Enterprise, I'm now going to upload that onto my file server. It shouldn't take too long. What? It's going to take 15 minutes to upload? Wow, that is slow. For a 3 gig file, I've never seen anything that slow before. Oh no, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. Right. Okay, now it's going back to, now the stream's going back to excellent. Good. So I'm going to finish the install for VMware. Now we're just going to do a trial. We don't need to worry about license keys, and even if I do have a license key, I can't blur it out. So on the live stream, if I try and blur it out, I've got problems because you can't blur it out. So I'm going to click install. I'm going to let VMware Tools auto install. I'm just going to do typical install. Yeah, we'll just leave that for a second. We'll just let this one finish installing, and once that one's done, we'll then click retry on that. Okay, the upload to the server is taking incredibly long. I think I'm going to kill these drives by the end of it. I hope I don't. They're expensive, and I only just had them replaced recently. Okay, so it seems to be, let's just see. If you're listening to this, thanks, mate. It's quite funny that I'm doing nested virtualization. But I mean, I'm kind of, oh yeah, actually no, that's someone else's line, so I'm not going to say that. But he is one of those people. Alrighty, so I'm just going to continue with the install. It might just also help. How about okay, let's put a vote in the chat. Should we put some music on to sort of just let it go past? We've got about 30-40 seconds. Put it in the chat if you want to. Put some NCS on, I think, or something that's non-copyrighted for the live stream, so I can just continue to have it posted. Right, let's see if anyone's saying anything. Right, I'm just going to click finish on here as well while we're at it. I'm going to click retry on VMware Tools, and then we're going to reboot the system. I wonder who said them. I think I know who said the most comments. So there we are. Right, that ISO is not going to upload by the time I need it. So no one's put a comment in the chat yet, so I assume we don't have an answer, so I'm just going to leave it off for now. Oh no, we've had a yes. We've had a yes. Come on, I need another person to second it. We've got 4 views. I need at least half to make the decision. Someone else put yes in the chat. No, I didn't, Sam. I'll have a look. Maybe I actually... Yeah, technically, if I show your video, then it's copyright, isn't it? Because, you know, it's a bit weird with that, isn't it? But never mind. Right, I'm going to click yes to reboot the system. Hooray! We are finally getting somewhere. Oh, we're doing something great. Okay, we've had a comment to put some music on. We're gonna continue with that. Oh yeah, the other crazy thing is as well that I haven't mentioned with using using a Mac and trying to get desktop audio is an absolute flippin' nightmare. I can't even control my audio now. I have to use this piece of software that actually that puts this plugin that actually allows the audio to be synced onto OBS. So it's a bit of a pain, but I've got to use a second pair of headphones to. It's not easy when you have to put a pair of headphones on to try and adjust it, but I'm just going to have a little go at adjusting the audio now. So let's get started with some. Put some song requests in the chat. Let's give it a go, and we'll see what we have. Oh, now it's loading. Damn it. Oh, crap. Oh, dear me. There we go. All right, I'm just going to put it up a bit. I have no idea if this is going to affect our live stream or not. Hang on a second. Who's this? Hang on. Sam, you know who this person is. Is that who I think it is? So I sent it on Messenger early. Oh, it's all happening now. Oh, this is getting exciting. Righto, we're just letting our Windows 10 client reboot and we are having some fun. Nice one, Hudson. Nice one, mate. Hang on. I think she's watching it. Sam, you clearly know who this person is, so who is it? DOTL, who is this person? I have no idea who these people are. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. Our connection just dropped out again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a VM up and running, prepared, ready to go now. Now, as you can see, Windows 10's been detected, but we don't want to... Okay, legal on the hunt. Hang on. Abby Riley, is that you? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to see how that upload's going with the server. Because what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'll probably mount it to the Windows 10 client. And then what I'm going to do is we've got 64 gigs of RAM to play with here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign pretty much most of that information to it. Have they released VMware Workstation? That's fantastic. I'm excited now. I'm going to do a review on that at some point. Oh, you're going to turn the server on so you can ignore me. Is that right? Oh wow, I feel so rejected here now. So, let's give it a go. Right, I'm just waiting for that. It's got 7 minutes left on the upload. So what we'll do, let's just do install operating system later. And we're going to create a Windows 8 64-bit machine. I need to confirm something though, so this is a good point. So what we'll do is we're going to do an 8.1 64-bit machine, and I've got to check that this has got virtualization enabled on it. Everything else looks fine here. The only thing we've got to make sure we do is I'm going to, because we've got 8 cores, what we'll do is number of processors will be 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get that to about, let's see if we can push it to 8. No, I'm not going to push it to 8. So what we'll do, we'll leave it at 4. That will just have to be what it is. Or we could actually, I'll see if I can get it to 8 processing cores if possible. I'm going to turn on virtualization technology, so that's what this little option is here. And that's going to allow us to actually run virtual machines within virtual machines. I'm going to click finish. Unfortunately, the live stream seems to be having some more issues again. Apologies, turn this VM on. The other thing I had to make sure that I had to switch on VM on The other thing I had to make sure that I had to switch on. I'm not sure if I actually did it. If I didn't, I'm going to have to turn it on again. Ah, damn it. These two servers stayed on. Sneaky little buggers. Right, what we'll do is I'm going to edit on the server itself. And I'll just see if we... I'm going to see if I actually enabled the virtualize... No, we did enable virtualization. Good. So we don't have to turn it off. Alright, I'm just waiting for that ISO to upload now. We shouldn't be too much longer. It's got 6 minutes left. So if you guys want to put something fancy in the chat, let me know. And I think it's just dropped out again. So, damn it. We'll just give it a couple of minutes. And now my cat's on my lap, so I'm really stuck. Excuse me. Right. I'm trying to figure out something. Okay. It feels a bit weird here because I'm keeping you guys in the dark. Okay, .l, if you can tell me who you are, I will give you a full shout out in the next video. I can't figure it out. Who is it? I know who everyone else is. This is torture for me. I'm trying to figure out who's who. Alrighty, let's have a look at our FileZilla transfer. We're at 4 minutes left to go. I'm gonna have to try and guess who it is. Ah! Oh my gosh! Seriously? Wow. I can't believe you two are in the same room and you have to text on the YouTube channel chat. That's hilarious. Right, come on. Finish transferring FileZilla. We've got just under 3 minutes to go now. So basically, as soon as we finish the install, it's going to be done. Sorry, as soon as we not done. As soon as we got that ISO transfer, it's going to be like 6 o'clock. I hope you guys are going to be able to bear with me for this long. Yeah, Sam's just seen the reaction. So it's a horrible long process of just having to try and get the delay. But when we have that new internet connection installed, I'll be so grateful. You're not in the same room, then where the hell are you? Right, so we're going to just continue. Come on, FileZilla, we're almost there. We're at 2 minutes 30 left to go. It's hilarious, literally. I'm trying to listen to myself. I've actually got OBS configured so I can hear myself. And I'm trying to make sense of it all, and it's hard to hear. When you hear yourself and you do monitor and output, there's a slight delay, and it scares the hell out of me. So I'm trying to listen to it, and then you hear yourself, and then you get out of sync. It's just weird. So there you go. Oh, no, actually, this is not in sync. It is in sync, sorry. And I can actually hear myself. It's just weird. Okay, you're in a town. Okay, very well. So, wow. There's no delay on that at all with my mic between my wireless headset. Logitech G9 3300s are the best. Or are they 339333s? I can't remember. It's an old headset, but it still works really well. So, there you go. Alrighty. And the music as well is not interrupting, so it's good. So, good. And I'm the only one at home, so there you go. I think streaming on Twitch is also a good idea. I just don't know how well Twitch would work with this connection, so I like using YouTube wherever possible. I'm not sure if I'm still live, so we'll see what happens. I mean, OBS is still giving me the green light, so we'll see what happens. So, oh, that's a huge delay. Wow. Or is that just, oh, I see what it's done. Wow, I'm looking at it and I'm editing the virtual machine. So clearly there's a very, very big delay. So we're at 45 seconds left. So I'm just gonna get into my Windows 10 client here. It's not going to full screen, stupid thing. All right, that's in full screen now. I can work with that. Oh, good on NCS. Who doesn't love this one? Alrighty. Okay, it's just been really silly. Right, so 14 seconds left. So all I'm going to do now is go to Actions, Edit Settings, and we're going to change the disk, not the disk, sorry, the ISO that we're going to mount. So what we're going to do is I'm going to select a new ISO file. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my VM folder, 2020, and I think I have it in here, Windows. Oh, wrong one. Hey, this reminds me of the old theme song, not the theme song, the intro for my Minecraft Survive and Thrive series. Right, I feel like a little dance, but I'm not going to. Right, let's get this VM started up. Woo! I just had to do that. I had to so do that. All right, look at this. Running VMware Workstation in a virtual machine will result to greater performance. Do you want to continue? Oh, yes, I do. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, crap. I just realized I've got to do the horse as well. I'll do it at 6 later, but we'll just have to bear with it. Okay, we've got 3 concurrent viewers. Let's have a look how many people actually connected in. We've had 37 playbacks now, so that's not bad. This is hilarious. What I'm going to do is I might just open up the console. It's so sensitive, this microphone. It's ridiculously sensitive. I'm just going to see where the console is. Here it is. It's popping up on my 3rd screen. Is VMware Player going to be stupid? Ah! This thing is just stupid. Oh, now it's decided to connect. No. Oh, damn it. Right. We're now getting a copy of Windows 8 installed. And it should pop up here in a second. The console. Sort of. It's actually Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7, Vista, then XP. And then it's in ESXi. So I'm having to use the very, very powerful server at home because this one can't even, my Mac, even though it's the most powerful machine I own, can't process it. So I'm just giving it absolutely max resources wherever possible. I could even push this up to 128 if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Actually, how much RAM did I give the virtual machine? I'll just let that connect in. So I just want to actually see how much RAM I gave it, because we'll have to adjust it after. Oh no, we gave it 2. Look at that, after 56 gigs. So we'll max it up to 32. It's going to have to hibernate it, then open it up again. Right, there we go. And as you can see, VMware Player has now decided to work. Okay. Why is VMware Tools not working either? I don't know. It's just stupid. Right. English Australia. This is actually your standard 800 by 600 resolution, so it's typical. Hudson, are you still there? Because I don't see you in the participants chat. We've only got 2 concurrent viewers at the moment, so I don't know what's going on there. Mitch, if you're connected in, say hello, mate. I'd love to see you on there. Right. Thanks, Hudson. Right, we're just going to click accept, and let's get going on the next one. So this one's now got 32 gigs, so we've actually sort of halved this VM, but I'm not sure if we've halved it in the sense that we've actually maxed out VMware's allocation for RAM on VMware Workstation, so that's the best we can do. Now, hopefully this is going to be a little quicker because I've copied it locally onto those local disks off the server. So it's really good. So it should be a little quicker. Now we're going to go through this whole entire install again. So can someone please chuck something funny in the chat, because now we've got to wait another hour. No, not another hour, like another probably 30 minutes. Realistically, let's see if we can customize this Windows 10 a little bit, this VM a little bit. So let's have a look at our performance. Holy moly! Wow, look at this. It's only using it's only got 64 gigs of RAM and 8 cores. I could push it to 16 if I wanted to, but the server itself has only got 12, so I'm gonna upgrade those pretty soon. Right. Let's do a couple of tests. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna get rid of some of the crap off this VM. So I've got a couple of scripts I wrote. So if I go to my domain controller server, I wrote a couple of scripts that can do some Windows debloating, as I call it. So we'll just get rid of some of those apps while we wait. So yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but I'm going to show you. I wrote a lot of scripts recently. Actually, those aren't any. Well, there's actually some other scripts I'll show a bit later. But this is actually, this one here, I actually wrote, and it took me about 4 months to do. And it's actually a really cool little program I wrote. It actually is a PowerShell program that actually tells you about your computer. It's actually really good. I might actually leave it in the description below if you guys ever want a copy of it. It's actually a really cool little script I wrote, so I'm very happy with it. Okay, why is, get out of the way taskbar, it's in the way. Okay, we've still got a green light. Good, good, good. Oh, very funny, Hudson. Baths are just like domesticated lakes. You want a copy of the script, do you, Sam? I'll show you what it looks like. So this is it. It's a very basic script, but it's really cool. It tells you what the operating system type is like. It tells you the current user, tells you the BIOS version, the brand, the time zone. It's really, really cool. But it also tells you the architecture and things like that as well. It's a really, really, really cool script. That's going to take some time, because now I'm running a VM. I think the... Oh, wow. Whoa! That was quick! So what we're going to do is... I'm just going to run this script here. And this is going to get rid of most of the bloatware off the Windows 10 system. We're at 66%. So we're about 3/4 of the way in. So as you can see, it's getting rid of a lot of the Windows 10 apps. It's doing it automated for me. As you guys can see, it's starting to get rid of a lot of the apps. They're just starting to slowly disappear. Some of them don't want to get removed, but I've got rid of some of those. And these are just also like live widgets, so they're not actually installed. They're just recommendations. The actual way you can know what the apps are is you can do it this way. Or if you want to do what I like to do, run PowerShell, right click, and I've got to remember off the top of my head, so I'll just get the little script version of it. We have no viewers at the moment. Damn it. Looks like our stream is poor at the moment. But I mean, this is the first time doing a live stream, so there you guys go. We've got 5 viewers at the moment. Let's get up to 6 or 10. Right. I've just got my little script here that I'll show you guys what I wrote. It's basically a function, and then within that function, I've just told it to do a get app package, and then it defines what those app packages are. So if I just stop that for a sec. The other thing that I find really good as well is to actually write comments on things. So like we do in programming, you always try and write as many possible descriptions as possible. Right, so if I do a get app package, we should see how many Windows apps are in. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, what we can do, let's define it a little bit here. And what I can do is I can then do this thing. This actually is now saying, I don't want all of it, I just want to just specify the name. As you can see, we've got quite a couple of things still installed. The net frameworks are fine, but yeah, look, most of those are fine. So we've got those app packages now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the logic of this script here. So we put in the name, and then I just say remove it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to copy this. And if any of those who are curious, this is actually a very basic script, but learning how to program is completely different. So make sure you do look at doing some, well, look at, oh God. Let me actually just get rid of that. All right, so what I'll do is, let's get our packages. So I want to get rid of, let's say, I want to get rid of this app. Actually, no, I want to keep that one. I'll get rid of this one. So what I'm going to do is I've got the name. Yeah, I know there's a better way, but this is kind of cool. You're doing it from a script. We put our little star here. And then we put our little pipeline here. And then we do remove AppX package. Ah, damn it. So that should get rid of that one. All right. Whilst that's doing that, let's have a look and see if our... Yep, okay, it's already rebooted, so fantastic. A new copying it to the server locally would have worked. Okay, that's going to continue to do what it needs to do. Yes, there is also a better way to delete System32, but if you want to corrupt your OS, go ahead. Right. Whew. We're getting there. Now, if you wanted to, you can just right-click and uninstall. But the problem is, if you do that, it may stay on after, because Windows has a habit of just reinstalling it without telling you. So I have this running in, I have this little script execute every time I turn my laptop on to remove certain apps, which is actually really good. The other thing that I hate as well is, Cortana. I don't like it, and that's just me. Alrighty, we'll get rid of PowerShell now, we've done that. I'm holding FN and Alt F4, but it's not closing for some reason. Interesting. Never mind. Right. Let's close out all of this. But also at the same time as well, Sam, in answer to your question, if I wanted to remove hundreds of apps off Windows 10, writing a script and running it versus right-and-click, running a program, uninstalling it, it saves you time by using scripts. Alrighty. Let's keep this going. Hudson, any song requests yet? Has your brother disconnected, Sam? We've only got 3 viewers at the moment. Oh no, we're getting a red light. It's going from red to orange. It's going yellow. It's going green. Let's turn it up a bit. That's better. Alright. We're letting Windows 8 boot up, and let's do the same thing. Mr. Hartman, are you still connected? He's not. Damn. Oh, there we go. He's there. Hi, mate. Now, let's have a look.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the
Now comes the fun part where we got to set it all up, which can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. Like, I don't like it setting it up all the time. It can be an absolute pain. So, all we're going to do is turn all that off, leave that by default. I don't want that one, don't want that one, and... Oh, I'm going to have to leave that one on, aren't I? Who has messaged me? Sam has messaged me. Okay, what's he sending me a photo of? Ah! Okay, I've got to so show that. That is just the best security ever. Now, why the hell would you think your device is not being protected by Windows Defender? Like, that just says something to me. Totally says something to me. Like, why on earth would you... Yeah, just... Oh, God.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel scared.
Alright, I'm just messaging a couple of people. Let's continue seeing the... let's have a look at it. Yeah, Hudson, I could put that there, but the problem is I could get copyright striked for that song. Ah! There goes my headset. Alrighty. I'm just going to purposely stop this. I'm going to put in a random name. What I'm going to do is I don't want to use a Microsoft account. I just want to use a local account, so I just purposely just put some random crap in there, and then I just say continue without a Microsoft. Excuse me, continue without a Microsoft account. So let's call this user 2 because we've got user 1. Okay, he's probably sent me another photo. Let's see what he sent me. Seriously? What's happened? Is that your computer, Sam, that you've sent me a photo of? Or is that just a random meme? Never mind. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy across a Windows 7 one now. So what we'll do is I'm going to rename this one. I'm going to call this Windows 7. Actually, no, I'll just call it Windows ISO Enterprise. That way I can find it easier. Alright, let's get a Windows 7 ISO prepared. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and check our time is correct. And by the looks of it, I think it is. I'm just going to look up the top here on my Mac and just check. Yep, it's 6:17. Beautiful. That's all activated. Well, it should be in a second anyway. What we'll do, little trick, if you want to, type CMD, if it's going to load. Windows 8 is a pain in that arse operating system. Albeit, I did prefer it over Windows 10 for some time before I actually wanted to upgrade to Windows 10 and use it because it's got better and better over time. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be a pain. I can't control it. Alright, what we'll just do is install VMware Tools. I've lost complete control of it. I'll just reset that. Let's see what the chat's talking about. Let's see the chat. Let's see if anyone's mentioned anything else in the chat. Are you sure it's copyright free, Hudson? We'll see about that. All right. Righto. So, let's go ahead and... I'm gonna have to download that ISO again, aren't I? So, what I'll do is I need to go back onto my NAS and grab the Windows 7 ISO now. Could I just use that one originally that I'm looking at? Who doesn't love good old NCS? Are you just wanting to put all these memes on the chat? Not on the chat, on the live stream here, Sam. Oh, God. Alright, Windows 8 is back up and running. I'm just downloading a Windows 7... Hang on. Why is that 6 gigs in file size? I just need to look at this Windows 7 in... Ah, that's why. There's 2 of them. It should be more like... That's more reassuring. There's about 3.75 gigs. It's going to take about 3 minutes. So that gives me enough time to get this virtual machine up and running, ready to go. So what we're going to need to do is not do what I just did there. I need to run CMD as an admin. And then we run a little command to actually see if it's activated. So slmgr and then ATO. That will check if the activation has worked. What we can do is if I click on system, we should see. Oh, DNS name does not exist. All right, well, I don't know what's happening there with that. Okay. We're almost there, guys. We had to get the painful part, which was installing Windows, done. So we're going to get that part done. Right, let's go ahead and get our VMware tools not installed. Oh yeah, VMware tools, but also install VMware Workstation as well on this machine. Okay, if someone could tell me what the version before XP was, we can probably see if we've got an ISO on the system and see if we can go further back. But yeah, crazy idea. I will tell you something that's reassuring. I'm using the command on Mac. You don't use control with Mac, you use command. It actually works absolutely fine. So I do command B and command X and command C. It works absolutely fine. Like all the normal control, XP. Oh, that's hilarious. So far we're looking good. And, oh. Got 4 viewers. Fantastic. Thanks for all joining, guys. I'm actually kind of surprised it hasn't dropped out yet. Ah. Windows 10 is keeping me safe. That's not really good, is it? Clearly says that Windows Defender is bad, right? It's not. I think Windows Defender is really safe. It's actually better than Avast or AVG. Because over time it's been bloated. Like, you get a lot more ads and things like that than you used to. So, you get a lot more now. Right. I've got birds trying to hit the window. Hilarious. Alright, let's get VMware Workstation 15 installed. I can't believe they've just released 16 soon, which is really exciting. So I'm probably going to get that installed. We're going to get it issued to our devices at the college campus that I'm at. Right, we'll let that do what it needs to do. There's no crap apps on here, which is good. So we'll just let that install. And hopefully the copy has finished on my desktop with Windows 7, which it has. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that across now to our, onto the Thingamahoozy. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to upload to another ISO again. It's about the same for the transfer speed. It's about 13 minutes left. It's not going to take too long, fingers crossed. Whew. So, what should we do for backgrounds? Because I'm going to keep myself entertained for a bit. Any ideas what we should do? Should we change the backgrounds or should we just leave them as they are? I mean, knowing some people, they want to change it. There's that one. There's the Windows 8 default one. Wow. So I think the Windows 8 activation server no longer works and you can't actually activate it. That's actually crazy. You're supposed to be able to activate Windows 8 Enterprise, but you can't now. Or probably I have to download a new version. Yeah, I need to activate Windows. We'll activate it online. Can't activate. Oh my god. Right. We've got 14 minutes left to upload that. Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot. OneDrive was implemented automatically into Windows. What's really annoying me is the fact that this screen resolution is not changing. We'll just change it to the biggest resolution we can get. Realistically, you could remote desktop into this. That's better. We can work with that. Now, because VMware Tools isn't installed on this one, we're going to have to wait. It's going to take its time. So I'm just copying across the Windows 7 ISO now while we wait for VMware Workstation to install. Let's have a look at our processing. And then after, XP like needs nothing, but we're going to try and give as much as we possibly can. Probably give it 4 gigs. Look at that. It's doing really well. So we have 2 logical cores. It's done it again, hasn't it? So we go to settings. Hopefully it's still... Oh no, my goodness, we went through the whole entire hour of music. Crike. Right, we'll try this one now. So what happened is number of cores per processor. Number of processors should be 1, but we should have 8 cores. I've done it again. They need to be flipped around. We'll figure that. We'll do that in a minute once these guys are once this install is done. So we might have. Yeah, I'm not going to set those to the default. Those background memes that you sent. There's no way I'm going to do that. They're funny, but I'm not going to set them as my memes. Your Sam, your profile pic on Skype for Business is just something else. That's all I'm going to say. Alrighty. Let's see if YouTube wants to load some music. It's probably going to load an ad. Actually, no, I've got this Raspberry Pi with a Pi hole or something like that. Like, it should block all the ads, which will be good. It's probably actually why it's so slow. Alrighty, we'll just let that continue to do what it does. Oh! It just died! No! YouTube! Ugh. By the way, is anyone a Disney Plus fan? Here we go. I like this one. Let's put this one on. It's good when you get to be your own DJ. Alrighty, let's continue. I'm just going to turn that down a bit so you guys can hear me more. But when I'm not talking, I'll see if I can just put it up because I like this one. This is a good song. I used it for a video I did, but I never published it. How long is VMware going to take to install? Apologies, guys. The connection just decided to disconnect again because it's a pain. But we're back online again. And I'm getting no data at the moment. I'm just going through the install right now. Yeah, I know it's trying its hardest. But the thing is though, when you're running multiple machines, it's going to struggle. I'm already running 2 VMs. Sam, send me another message on Messenger and then I can see how long it takes for you to respond to me. No, it's just a waiting game. Four minutes to go on the upload for the ISO. Oh! That's how long it took. It took about a minute for you to get that. I was testing the latency for how long it takes when I say something. Oh, can we get to 10 views? Is that possible? Looking at the analytics, we've had 44 playbacks. Alright, we're going to click finish. VMware Tools. Run the setup. We've got 4 minutes left on the install, for the upload to the server. Oh, goodness gracious me. And I've got to do the horse in a minute, which is a problem. Oh well, we can manage. Alrighty, let's continue. Yeah, I know there's a big stream delay. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Ugh. Alright, VMware Tools is now installed, so let's go ahead and get that rebooted. I'm just looking at the upload on FileZilla. We have just under 2 minutes to go. Can't believe it. I was in the newspaper this morning. Wow. That looks amazing. I'll have to show you guys in a minute. That's actually really good. Oh wow, look at the CPU. Okay. What I'm going to do... It's using up this... Okay, that's the other thing we need to do. I need to change the CPU config settings. So that gives us enough time. We have 30 seconds left on the upload to the server. So what I'm going to do, whilst I wait, I'm going to get out of, well, full screen on VMware Player. Like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that hard disk, sorry, the CD DVD, and let's change it. Okay, it's just uploaded. It's on a remote disk image. I have to get that right every time. Here we go. Okay. So what we're going to do, one processor, but we change that to 8. So we could change it to 2, and that would give us 16. We could do that, which also works, but I'm going to just do 1 and set it to 8. So we have one processor, but we have 8 cores for that processor. Same error message we get. Isn't it hilarious? So this is Windows 10, this is Windows 8, and then we're going to go to Windows 7, and then fingers crossed we have time to do Windows XP, but we are running out of time, and it is getting dark, and I have things I need to do on the property. Whoa! We have 6 viewers! Woo! Fantastic. Oh, we've already heard this one. Come on. We need something good. We need something good. Maybe something intense. Let's try this one. Hey, and goodness gracious. Whoa. That was my watch, and it's the furthest away from the door. Oh, it's one of those things. Let's put this one. Who doesn't love the good old song Fade, hey? Oh, no, we went from 6 to 3. Damn it. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. The live stream just seemed to drop out again, so yeah, it just does that once in a blue moon. Let's go next. And it's Windows 7 Enterprise. We're gonna leave everything as default, but we're gonna change it to user 3 because this is the third virtual machine. No, I don't care. I'm not gonna activate it for now. 60 gigs. That looks good. Oh, actually, that's got 16 gigs assigned to it, so half of 16 is 8. So I'm just gonna assign it 8 gigs. And let's also give it number of processors. Let's give it 4. So we're gonna have it now. Please let me know if you've got any comments or queries at this stage. Just gotta keep an eye on things. Oh, those poor hard disks. We'll see what the server's up to. Hang on a sec. God, do I hate coughs. Righto. Look at this. So we gave it 250, but it's used 314.11 gigs of storage, so I don't know how that even works. Hang on. Oh, that's why. Oh, hang on. I think it's getting its stickers in lot. How's it got 3 network adapters? Oh, I think I know how it's got those. It's because of the VMs. I was like, hang on a sec. Because I don't have these 2 networks. It's taking its time. But I guess, like I said, it's multiple VMs within it. Monitor, let's have a look. The CPU's fine. Let's have a look at our disk. Oh, wow. So this is what it looks like when it's at an idle. Why don't I look at the processors too? So let me show you guys something if you want. I'll just bring up my network monitor and I can show you guys something while we let that disk create. Oh, because it uses the HTTPS, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Anyone use Grafana? Give me a sec. Alrighty, let's see if we can find the server. This is how many processors and cores the server's actually got. So it's got 24 processing cores. And this gives us a better look at it. As you can see, it's absolute chockers. Like, look at that. It's at 100% utilization. That's crazy. What one's that? I don't know. So, it's pretty crazy. Let's look at the memory. As you can see, it's starting to go up. Yes, I know. It's for a bit of a laugh. So the crazy thing is now I have to go full screen on this one. Then I have to go full screen on the other one. Full screen on this one. How does that work out? So what's going to happen? is it's going to use what's called Windows 7 Easy Install, which means we don't have to touch a thing. Okay, I've lost control of it for some weird reason. Okay. Don't know what it's doing. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was weird. Actually, how's our live stream going so far? Can everyone still hear me? Everyone's, well, not see me, but is it still alright for everyone? Okay, what's happened? Actually, I haven't seen how many people have disliked this. If people have disliked it, I'm going to stop the stream. God. That would suck. Let's have a look at the status. It's frozen. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, it's neutral now because it's 5 and 5. And Sam just thinks it's funny. Is it doing something? Here we... No. Oh. This is hilarious. Alright, Windows 10. Windows 8. There we go. Loading files. Okay, so we're just going to leave this now. We don't have to do a thing, but this should be pretty quick because the ISO is on the local server again. It should not have to get off the NAS. Okay, and Windows is stunning. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Ben. Gosh, it's taking forever. Okay, start spamming the chat. I'm bored. Start spamming the chat. Oh, go away, Dashlane. Yay! Windows 7 is starting to learn. It's starting to load. Okay, we're using the word E. Let's go. Why are we using the word E? Okay, stop spamming the chat. Stupid headset. Haha, very funny. Stupid headset. Wow. Everything's just gone really slow. Alright, we're finished with FileZilla, so let's close that. Alrighty, Windows 7 is taking forever. Hudson, do you remember when your first laptop was running Windows 7 Enterprise? I remember having to fix it for you half the time. Okay. Whoa, I just turned the volume up on my headset and I'm like, whoa, I can hear myself, it's growing. Maybe I should listen to that voicemail. But the problem is it will go through the live stream. So I can't do that. Yeah. Whew. Anyone up for Nyan Cap? It's taking so long to load. It's taking forever to load. It's taking forever. No! Oh, God. It's really starting to annoy me. I think we're not going to have a chance to get to Windows XP today. Because I've never done anything this crazy before. Come on, Windows 7. You can do it. Oh no, has the phone stopped working? Unfortunately, that means I can't call anyone now, and I have to reboot the router in order to use that. That's not going to work. Damn it. Okay, looks like Windows 7 is finally loading, but we don't have to touch anything because the automated install is going to do it all for us. We've just got to literally watch it. I probably should copy across the Windows XP one as well. Whoa! Did you see that? It just crashed. That is actually hilarious. I think we're gonna have to call it. We're gonna have to call it here. I have no idea how it just... Alrighty guys, we're back. Sorry about that. We've been having some OBS issues. It's giving me some grief at the moment. Alright, I'm just going to get out of full screen mode here. Invincible. Yeah. Alrighty guys. It turns out we're having a lot of connection issues now here. I've just been getting red lights on the router and everything, so I think it's time we say goodbye. We had a good shot today. We'll probably take off from another week or so. But other than that, guys, it's been an absolute blast having you on board. Thank you all for watching. Oh no, we're all back, I think. But I don't think Windows 7 is going to start by the looks of it, so it's just giving us a lot of grief at the moment, so... I'm not convinced it's going to start. So, there you guys go. Anyway, thank you all for watching this live stream. It's been going for 2 hours, so I stream a lot by the looks of it. Look forward to a Minecraft live stream at some point. I will have a server that we'll be able to join and hopefully collaborate on. We're going to have a Discord server coming up soon as well. But do expect a lot more videos coming soon as well. Most likely Thursdays from now on, you're going to have me on board with some live streams and some videos and things like that. But we'll see what happens. We'll give it a little bit longer. But realistically, I have got to get going because I've got to go wash the car and everything. So there you guys go. Come on, Windows 7. Is it going to start? All right. What we'll do... OBS is just being stupid. It's not letting me actually take control of it at the moment. Oh, now I've got control. Thank you. Nope, I haven't got control anymore. There we go, now I have. Oh, I wonder what happened there. Life is always a mystery sometimes. There we go. Got it now. Oh gosh. So we'll just probably give it a couple of minutes. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to have to leave it here for now. It's been an absolute blast to have you guys on board. Thank you all for watching today's live stream. I'll give the Windows 7 VM a bit of a crack, but I have no idea if it's going to work. So, realistically... Oh, there we go! It's just taking its time. Wow. Did not expect that to happen. Just remove that white bar out the way. We'll see what happens. You know, we're going to stay on for a little longer. Who's still connected? Anyone? Anyone still connected? Interesting. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Holy cow. Hey, Hudson. Happy to have you on board. Thanks, mate. I'm not sure if the other two are connected in, but we're going to continue to go for a little longer. Windows 7 is sort of booting up. Sam, are you still there? Clearly not. Or it's just the delay on the stream. Let's have a look at this video. It's got that one. And where's the other one? Let's see what he's done. Yeah, no one else is connected. Should we have Discord bots? I don't know. I think you're the only one connected in, Hudson. This video is brought to you over Dashline. I wish. Righto. What we're going to do is, I think we're going to take a quick live stream break. And it's going to take its time. So what we'll do is we'll probably go into a little break. And I'm just going to make that obvious on OBS. And let's add some text here. So I'll click OK on that. We can add, let's do going on a quick break. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go for a quick break. Because, oh my god. Don't tell me I just jinxed myself. Look at it. It's finally booted up. But it's probably going to take another 30 minutes. Oh no. There's actually a cursor. Woo! Or we could do this. Looks like it's doing something. It's got the that little cursor up the top there. Let's see if it actually wants to install. I mean, we've given it plenty of resources though. If this decides to fail, we're going to call it, but we'll see what happens. I'm just not touching it at the moment. Setup is starting. If this starts, what we'll do is we're going to go for a quick 5-minute, 10-minute break on the stream. I'm just going to keep it running with some music, but I'm just going to quickly do a quick break. Go feed the horse, put a purple rug on, as we call it, and we're going to continue from there. We'll see what happens. Because I think, Hudson, you're the only one who's connected. So if we only get a couple of extra peoples, but yeah. It's just taking its sweet time. As you guys can see, it's getting late, that's for sure. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay, the good news is Windows 7 is finally deciding to install. It's just going to take a bloody... Alrighty guys, I'm back. Now unfortunately, this has taken way longer than expected, so we're going to wrap it up here today. Thank you guys so much for having us on board. It's been an absolute blast, absolute pleasure.